Yo, 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 it's D.Arthur in the building. I'm talking to you guys today about signs you will start to notice when your energy gets potent on semen retention. These are the signs that you'll start noticing when you go on semen retention. When your energy starts getting a little bit more potent, things just start getting a little bit more potent. Things just start getting just a little bit more better. When you decided to retain for a long period of time, when you've been hitting when your testosterone might have peaked a little bit, when you've consistently been getting some good workouts in, your testosterone is peaking and your energy is through the roof. And these are some of the signs that start to happen when your energy gets potent. It gets to the point where it's become potent. You might turn into a quote unquote wizard. You might turn into some sort of psychic or something. No, I mean, you might turn into something like that. The bottom line is your senses, your senses, your natural senses, your default senses of just being very in tune with the Most High, very, very aware, very just aware, having good feel for things, just being very just present and just super aware and everything. It skyrockets. You have extra telepathy powers or something like that, blah blah blah. People, you just have a lot of good things going on for you, and this is not none of this is fake. None of this is some sort of voodoo talk, some sort of blasphemous talk I'm speaking about. It What it really is just you finally tapping into your true state, your true power, because you everybody has these sort of nudges, these these nudges, these just they have a feel. Maybe they naturally have a feel for life and just very good things coming to them. It's just that the reason why people just don't look like it, don't seem like it, don't talk about it, are talking about just very low vibrational things is one, what they pay attention to, two, their habits, three, and what they take in, whether it's verbally, orally with like their mouth, what they take in terms of food, what they take in terms of what they watch, what they take in terms of the content they consume. The more you consume sort of content that's just not good for you, low vibrational things that are just not very good for your well-being, just maybe less stuff, like very just not good things for you, that not good things for your soul, you're getting farther and farther from this sixth sense type of way of life. The better your habits are, the better foods that you eat, the more you've been working out, the more you've been hitting the gym, the more you've been working out, you've been hitting the gym, you just been eating very good food for you, taking being in sunlight, just taking very natural, good, super good foods for you, things that open up your senses, make you kind of just feel high, super high vibrational, just very, very good things like nutrients, like food, salads, all these type of things, taking sunlight, taking inspirational content on a consistent basis. More often than not, you're going to start having you're going to start feeling better, and things are going to start very good things are going to start entering your life. Positive things are going to start entering your life because you're a radio tower of joy. You are what you attract. You're becoming a happier, more lighter version on your feet, and now you're starting to attract a very good circumstance for yourself. This is as easy as it gets. The reason why it's not like this for a lot of people, where it's just like it's where it seems like things are just never falling into their lap. They're always getting the worst circumstances. They're not catching any good breaks. Maybe bad things are happening to them. Is because what they're partaking in, what they're giving their attention to, what they're doing on a consistent basis. You're literally numbing yourself and dumbing yourself down the more you partake in low on like just low, just like super bad habits. Like maybe an example is someone who's like sitting in their room all day, not really getting any sunlight, not getting any social stimulation. They're in the dark, or they're not in natural sunlight. these people are not going to be able to open up the senses of things that are their intuition. They're not, because they're not practicing their spiritual muscles. You have to practice your spiritual muscles in order to have them working full, in the best way possible. You think you sit around, you're inside all day, you're not interacting with people, you're not taking in good positive material. It's just very it's very man-made, the type of life you're living. Nothing's ever natural. Everything's processed. There's an agenda. Everything's just man-made. Do you really think you're gonna be opening your senses up to your highest good, your best life ever? And that is just not the case. So there's a reason why people who tend to tend to be outside more, are just more happy going, or just more light on their feet, just happy, more positive. They tend to catch better breaks than the people who are just inside all day, just negative, just kind of dark, not opening themselves up to positivity, always second guessing themselves, always negative, just not letting their senses, not utilizing the best of their senses. All of this, you got to take all of this into account. Well, I mean, the whole point, like life, in terms of how your creator meant it to be, is supposed to be a very enjoyable thing. It's supposed to be very enjoyable. You're supposed to be enjoying some of these things. See, the whole thing where people say they hate their life, they're just not really happy. It's just that you got to take account, and you got to one day maybe sit back, not do anything, because there's a difference between productive and being busy. Kind of take a step back, look at everything in your life, get out a journal, write down everything that you're doing, and see if these are adding up to your soul mission, your biggest initiatives in life. If they have a big meaning. If they don't really, and you're just doing it to do it, or it's maybe based off of fear thing, then some of these things you might have to cut out in order to get the best to open up your senses and be as light on your feet as possible. Because you're doing this so you can feel the most at ease as humanly possible. And once you feel at ease as humanly possible, things will start opening up to you. People break out. One example, maybe it is because they're stressed. And they do this, and the reason why is just like maybe they're doing things, maybe there's probably a blockage in their subconscious. Some things are just not, they just might be stressing themselves out a little bit. And a lot of stress is the number one thing that brings a lot of negativity maybe in your life. Because if you're feeling stressed all the time, you're gonna be more in stressful situations, and then your body is going to react to your stress, and probably in a negative way. Think about all the people who are always like just happy, positive, light on their feet. They're doing what they're meant to be doing. They're happy with maybe their work. They're not. You can never really find them frowning or anything like that. They probably tend to be more active. They're just more positive. And things probably tend to just work out for them. You can always say people are always, maybe they might be saying, oh, things are always working out for me. Everything always seems to fall into place for me, blah, blah, blah. This is because they're affirming it. Their subconscious is listening to it. And then since your subconscious is creating 95% of your reality, whatever your subconscious is believing, is what it's creating. So just keep this into account before you start saying all these limiting beliefs, all these things that you think may not be true, or you start putting limits on things. You have to look at it from an objective. You have to take a step back, look at it from an objective standpoint, and realize: do you really believe this? Is this really what you want to believe, or has this always been the story, and you never really had the awareness to maybe change the script a little bit. That's all I gotta really say. So so some of the things that start happening when your energy starts becoming potent. You might think of someone, they might start showing up in your reality. For example, you might think of someone, and then they just somehow happen to show up in your stories, your Instagram stories. You might be thinking of something someone else is about to say, and then they actually say it. You're in a higher vibration. You might be going out and you just meet every single person that you've come across in your life in a night or something like that. These are all the signs that you're living in synchronicity. You're living at a higher vibration. You're lighter on your feet. Your energy force field that is around you is super, super high. And because it is super, super high, you're attracting a lot of good things. And this is the best thing that you can do for yourself. Start attracting super good things and compound positivity into your life. And then just keep doing this. Live by the slight edge. Attract positivity. Only know positivity. Only entertain positivity. And your life will be super magnificent, super positive. And people will start wondering how is this happening? Is because your energetic vibration is through the roof. You're living in a super high vibration. You're light on your feet. The nature is friendly to your plans, and you're just becoming someone who's very sought after because you're just living in a quote unquote higher vibration, and things are happening for you. When you live in a higher vibration, things happen for you, and you just compound this with good things, reoccurring positivity, as they like to call it. So yeah, you might be able to predict things before they happen. You have high intuition. You're following your intuition. Your intuition is telling you a lot of things. All that nudge that feeling that you tend to get is very normal to you. It's very high, and now you're making super good decisions based off of your intuition. You're starting to get these spiritual gifts. So like I said, start with positivity. Start with why and start with positivity, and then positivity will compound into better things for you. So yeah, with that being said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you click on the link down below if you want to just enter your email address, get a free training, start making some income for you on the side that may replace your full-time income if that's what you want. And we'll see you in the next video. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Bye.